everybody, what's up? Chris Gault here. I am the author of My Journey to the Fountain of Youth, and here I am here today to talk to you about part 2 on how you can manipulate your face in order to help reduce wrinkles. And this part 2, is going to be about facial exercises. So let's get right to it. Before I get into the content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you get all these great videos. They come out every Thursday and they have great tips on how to look and feel as young as possible. So let's get on with it. So, as you know, last week we talked about facial massage and how you can use facial massage to manipulate the wrinkles on your face, to reduce them. Today we're going to talk about facial exercises to help build the muscle under the skin on your face, so that it remains strong and healthy and that your face is nice and healthy and strong. The problem is when we get older is those muscles start to get, they start to atrophy, just like any muscle in your body would stop to atrophy. And we do exercise our arms, our chest, our legs, but we don't exercise our face. So today we're actually going to show you how to exercise your face. So you want to make sure you want to watch the whole video, because you're going to get different techniques as we go through. And what we're going to go over is 4 different parts of the face, just like we did with the facial massages, but now we're just going to talk about exercises. First, we're going to talk about the neck and chin, what kind of exercises you can do to help build those up. The nasolabial fold, or the marionette lines right here, what kind of exercises can you do for that area? So we're talking about the neck and chin area. Then we're going to talk about this area right here. Then we're going to talk about the eye area, and then we're going to talk about the forehead. So let's get right to it. But before we do, I just want to have a shout out to a few channels that are out there that do a fantastic job in this area. So I'm just going to show you some of the techniques or the exercises that I like, some of my favorite ones. I do actually more than the ones I'm going to show you, but I'm going to show you my favorite ones, and I'm going to show you a couple exercises per face part. But there are so many great YouTubers out there that do a much better job than I do. A new channel that hasn't been out that long, who's doing a fantastic job, Glow Healthy with Chelsea, has some great videos out there on how to exercise the face and how to build the muscle up. So I would highly recommend going to her channel. Patricia Goroway started all this stuff years ago. So I would definitely take a look at hers, especially her first one, the full facial massage, facial exercise routine that she has, because she actually goes in and really talks about the muscles, and she actually shows all the muscles in the face. And believe it or not, there's an awful lot of muscles in your face. And again, as we age, those muscles don't get exercised, they're going to get out of shape. So you want to make sure that you're doing these facial exercises just like you're exercising anything else. And Patricia Goroway does a great job of explaining that. Juan Barbera is also another one. I believe it used to be called the Vitalist, but she does a great job in going over a lot of great facial exercise. She has a great facial exercise routine too that I do. It's very aggressive, and it's a longer one, but it's a great exercise routine. So I highly recommend doing that. And then face aerobics, she does a great job of facial exercises as well, and she's more current too, putting out videos right now. So anyway, those are the 4 that I really highly recommend, and if you Google facial exercises, you'll probably find a lot more out there that do a fantastic job. So with all that said, let me go and show you some facial exercises. Okay, so the first one I would like to do is this is going to be for the neck and the chin area. And so this first one I got from Juan Barbera. So I'm just going to show it to you from the side a little bit. And as you're going to tilt your head back, and you're going to push your chin forward. And we're going to do this like 20 times. So you notice I was pushing my neck forward, on and off. And so I was doing reps basically, and I did about 20 reps. So that's the first exercise. It helps with the neck and the chin. The next one I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hands like this. This one I got from Patricia Goroway, and also Chelsea does this one too. And it's just like this. I'm going to do a set of 20. So I'm pushing my tongue up to the top of my roof of my mouth, and I'm shaking my chin. I'm just pushing down. Okay, that's about 20. My last exercise, I'm going to do one that I got from Chelsea too. And it's where you're just gonna put your hand here and you're just gonna do this. So you're really pushing your chin forward and you're lifting your head, you're pushing your head back. So no, I really feel this. It feels great, and you can really feel the muscles being engaged. So you know that that's actually working. And so again, look up the other the YouTube channels that I mentioned, the Glowing with Chelsea, and the one with Patricia Goroway, the one with Juan Barbera, and you're going to see so they're going to go into more depth, and they know more about this. These are just the favorite ones that I have, that I do, that I like. So anyway, you can check it out with the experts is what I'm getting at. And so let's move on to the next area. So the next one I'm going to do is going to be in the area of the marionette lines right here. And I'm going to do one that I got from Juan Barbera, or the Vitalist. And what you want to do is you want to put some resistance here on those lines, and then you're going to make a big O sign, like a big O in your mouth, and you're going to smile. And you're going to do that 20 times like this. And you're really engaging the muscles. All right, that feels good. Next one I'm going to do is from Chelsea, which actually works that area, but actually it just seems like it actually works the whole face, and it's a great one. And so I would recommend doing this with regard to whatever routine you do, because I think it works the whole face. I would do it, and I tend to like to put my fingers up here only because it keeps I wrinkle hair very easily, so it kind of keeps those from wrinkling a little bit. And then I'll show you, open up your mouth, and you're just gonna really tense up all the muscles in your face. So you'll see what I mean. And I'm just tensing it. Okay, so that felt good. Really does. You could definitely feel the workout there. That was from Chelsea. And the next one I'm going to do is from her too. And it's basically going to help with these lines right here. So you're going to put a little bit of air right under, you're going to kind of puff a little bit of air right here. And then you're just going to massage this out. So it kind of looks like this. And you're also smiling when you're doing this, so you're keeping your mouth shut. You're putting the air up here, you're smiling. When you're doing that, you're trying to keep as much, you're not trying to like squint your eyes while you're doing that. So that's what I have for the marionette lines, or the nasolabial lines. And so what I'm going to do now is move on to the eyes. So this one I got from Juan Barbera. So you're just going to put your finger right here and a finger right here, and you're going to squint your eyes really tightly. Mainly you're going to try to lift from your lower eyelid up more than your upper eyelid. And we're going to do this 20 times. All right, that one felt great. So the next one I'm going to do is from Chelsea. And again, you're going to open the mouth wide, and you're going to put your fingers here, and you're going to really squint you're going to look kind of down, you're going to squint your eyes hard, and you're going to do that 10 times. I'm not as coordinated as she is, so you probably notice my mouth is shutting a little bit. If you can keep your mouth open through that whole routine, you're going to be better off. So those are just a couple of examples you can do for the eyes. There's many other exercises, and you can check out the other sites and get some other ideas. Those are the ones I really like to do. I also like to do those 2 massages that I showed you. So sometimes, even when I'm doing the exercises, I will do this. And I'll do this 20 times in one direction. And now I'll do 20 times the other direction. I almost fall asleep sometimes I do that one. And then I'd like to do this one with the bags, because I think it really does do a great job. And just gonna do this way 20 times this way and 20 times the other way. Then I go the other way. I might have lost count there. And I'm doing it 20 times, but you can do it. You could pick an amount of reps that you want to do. There's no magic to the amount of reps that you do in a face exercise. Some people will do 10 sets of 10. Some people will do sets of 50. So it just depends on the person doing the training, but it just really depends on what works for you. So you can experiment a little bit and see which one works for you the best, and you can see how many reps you want to do. So now I'm going to move on to the forehead. So this one I got from Chelsea too. I think it's a great one. You're pulling the skin away, and you're going to really press down hard so that you can't move anything. And you're just going to look down, and you're going to push your eyebrows down. You did it like 20 times. So that will help not only for here, but also up here. And now I'm going to do one more exercise for the forehead. And I'm just gonna, again, I'm just gonna hold the forehead as straight as I can. So maybe if I hold it like this, so I'm keeping it so I'm not gonna get wrinkles in my I'm not going to get wrinkles here in the skin. So I'm going to hold that really tight, and I'm going to push down, and then I'm going to lift up. So I'm just lifting up the forehead, the muscles in the forehead. And that's 20, so that actually works that part. You can always do a couple times, so that, you know, if you want to do 2 sets of 20, or if you want to do a set of 30, you know, go ahead and do that. The last one we do is I'm going to do a bonus, because I did all the 4 parts of the face, but there is a bonus that I want to do, and that's the nose. And so I'm just going to show a couple of things where if you push down with the nose, you can put a little bit of resistance there by putting your finger there and just push down. So I got that one from Juan Barbera, and then there's another one where you push your nose in, and you're gonna like push your nose out, like almost up. So just try to do those exercises. I think if you do those exercises and you do them every day, you know, once a day, it's definitely going to show an improvement in your face. If you want to do it twice a day, you'll probably see the results a little faster. If you happen to miss a day, don't worry about it. You know, just pick it up the next day. But have intention to try to do that. Do these facial exercises once a day. Try to do the massages once a day too. I try to do the massages in the morning, the facial exercises in the evening, and I get my routine in that way. But you know, do what works for you, and I think you'll enjoy it. And again, make sure you hit those other sites, and those other sites I gave you. I think you'll get some great tips from them. And until next week, I will see you. If you like this video, please click on the thumbs up button, and also please subscribe and click on the notification button to get all this great content that's coming up every week. Thank you.